Hello again, everybody. This is Rocket Rick J18, and today I'm going to talk to you about my 1951 Topps Redback set. But before I get into the details of that set, let me set the stage a little bit with some information about what Topps was doing in 1951. Of course, we all know that in 1952, Topps released its first major baseball set, but they were still pretty busy and active in 1951, issuing both the Topps Redback set and Blueback sets. In addition to those two sets, they released a small series of team cards, as well as the Connie Mack All-Star set of retired players, and then the current All-Star set of the then modern day players. The 1951 set is more plentiful. The Redback set, that is more plentiful and easier to acquire than the Blueback set. And the Blueback set there commands a premium when it comes to the price of the cards. Also, it should be said that the 1951 set has considerably more Hall of Famers in it than the Blueback set. I believe there's only one, although I don't have any of the Blueback cards yet. I can say that just from my review of the checklist, it appears that there's only maybe one or two Hall of Famers in that set. 1951 cards, of course, are based upon the most recently completed 1950 season. And I mention that because in the middle row, center position, is Phil Rizzuto, who was the American League Most Valuable Player in 1950. And up in the upper left-hand corner, card number 1, is Yogi Berra, who was the American League Most Valuable Player for the 1951 season. In 1951, the Yankees would meet the New York Giants in the World Series, being the last World Series in which Joe DiMaggio played, and the first World Series in which either Mickey Mantle or Willie Mays played. So it was certainly a banner and important, particularly when you consider the Giants winning the National League pennant in the third game of a playoff following the regular season, but before the World Series. And we all know that Bobby Thompson hit the shot heard round the world, and I guess one of the first playoff walk-off home run endings. Quite an exciting year. So let's take a look at the individual cards in the Redback set. I've already mentioned the number 1 card, Yogi Berra, and the number 4 card is Vern or Junior Stevens, who led the American League in RBIs in 1950. Phil Rizzuto, the Most Valuable Player. Allie Reynolds, one of the pitching stars of the Yankees, who helped lead the team to 5 consecutive world championships. In the center position, of the bottom row is Early Wynn, who later became a 300-game winner in the American League with the Cleveland Indians. And in the bottom right-hand corner, card number 9 is Roy Sievers, who was the Rookie of the Year in 1949 in the American League. On page 2, beginning with card number 10 and going through card number 18, there's only one Hall of Famer there, and that's Ralph Kiner, card number 15 in the middle row on the right-hand side. Moving on to cards 19 through 27. The main star on that page is card number 22, which is Bob Feller of the Cleveland Indians. Also featuring prominently in the World Series, Hank Bauer of the Yankees. We also saw Luke Easter, who first played in 1951. And Ray Boone in the middle position of the second row was a pretty good player in his own right, but maybe better known for being the father of Bob Boone and the grandfather of Brett Boone and Aaron Boone. So that's Ray Boone. On the fourth page, which has card numbers 28 through 35. Missing, you'll notice, is card number 30, which is Warren Spahn, and a Hall of Famer. Card number 31 is Gil Hodges, a Hall of Famer for the Brooklyn Dodgers. And a guy who many think should be in the Hall of Fame is Al Rosen for the Cleveland Indians, who very nearly won a Triple Crown in the 1953 season. Gus Zernial appears as card number 36 in the set as outfielder for the Chicago White Sox. Zernial also appeared on another variation card for in the Redback set, and that was the Philadelphia, or I guess then the Kansas City Athletics. So, no, I'm sorry, it was the Philadelphia Athletics. There's another variation card for the Redback set, which otherwise consisted of 52 cards, same as the Blueback set, and also Tommy Holmes, card number 52 in the Redback set, also appeared as a variation either with the Boston Braves or for Hartford. So the cards themselves measure 2 inches by 2 5/8 inches, and were used to play a baseball game, by drawing the cards after having shuffled them. They were packaged with a piece of caramel candy, which damaged many of the cards and wrappers. Um, as going back now 70 plus years, you might imagine that some of that caramel was pretty nasty now. So that's a little bit more about the Redback series. Hall of Famer Duke Snider appears as card number 38 on page 6, along with Ted Kluszewski as card number 39. Mike Garcia, who was a 20-game winner during that season of 1955 when the Indians had, or 1954 when the Indians had such a great team. Whitey Lockman and Wes Westrom are on this page. Wes Westrom is card number 37. Whitey Lockman, card number 41. Westrom was a catcher for the Giants. Whitey Lockman was an outfielder for the Giants. And played alongside of Willie Mays in the 1951 World Series. And the last page, the sixth page, has cards from numbering from 46 to 52. The only Hall of Famer in there is Monty Irvin. That's card number 50 in the center position in the middle row. The last card in the set, as previously mentioned, comes with a variation, so that there could be 2 more cards to add to this set, along with the Warren Spahn, before it's completed. I thought it was complete 1 through 52, but I found out that there was a duplicate of Hank Bauer entered into the sleeves that the cards came in, and the Warren Spahn was missing. So that's bad on me for not checking the cards against the list before I bought it. So those are the cards from the 1951 Topps Redback set. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And hopefully that'll inspire me to produce even more videos like this. In the meantime, this is Rocket Rick J18, wishing that all your collecting dreams come true.